Hey, you guys hear about this new Somali fraud in Mississippi? Apparently, these folks hit for $77 million in an illegal diversion from the Federal Temporary Assistance for Needy Family Funds meant for poor families and directed it into projects benefiting the wealthy and well-connected. Believe it or not, this scandal and this fraud includes the Director of Human Services in Mississippi, as well as a very well-known athlete. And here they are. Look at their poor, deplorable Somali faces. And you know they all come in with a combined IQ of 82. But I don't know why we put up with this. I say we just send them back to where they came from, every single one of them. Denaturalize them and send their asses back to their country. And here is the Somali athlete that's also involved with it. Brett Favre, as many of you know, a famous NFL player. Some of the funds that were stolen from the taxpayers in Mississippi were used to pay for him to come and speak at certain places. And some of the funds were also used to fund a volleyball facility at his center that is named for him. Now, someone that could tell you guys more and that loves to talk about fraud is this guy right here, Nick Shirley. A lot of you Somali Minneapolis folks and a lot of you at the national level know him because he's been in Minnesota as of late, and he's been going to business owners' homes and he's been going to places of business trying to expose the fraud in Minnesota, more specifically Minneapolis. Now, according to Google, Nick Shirley is a YouTuber known for vlogs and stunts and is from Utah, where he grew up and started making videos, even flying to New York at 16 without telling his parents. Now, Nick Shirley is 23 years old, and he'd been essentially flying all the way to New York City without letting his parents know from the age of 16. If you did the math on that, that was about 7 years ago, which comes up to about 2019. Now, here's my question. Nick Shirley's been traveling to the East Coast without a legal guardian as a minor since he was 16 years old, no problem. He's able to find himself in Minnesota to talk about the Somali fraud, no problem. How come is it that Nick Shirley never made his way to Mississippi to speak about this fraud? Because this fraud is bigger because of the people that are involved in it. At first, I thought to myself, well, maybe at the time that fraud took place from 2020 to 2023, he was too young to travel. But remember, he used to travel to the East Coast without his parents' permission since 2019. Then I thought to myself, maybe it's just geographical convenience. Maybe Nick Shirley is from Minnesota, and that's why he's speaking about what's happening. No, Nick Shirley is from Utah. Remember that. Then I thought to myself, how is it that this young man whose style of journalism is extremely underwhelming, this young man who doesn't really have a face that you would want to see on TV or on your phone often, this young man who is incapable of really articulating himself very well, this young man that has no journalistic integrity, meaning that he provides no evidences or proof to anything he says. All he does is spew out allegations and accusations and allow the viewer to make up their own mind, even though he's showing you images that he ties into his accusations and allegations, specifically images of Somali people. And I thought to myself, how is it that despite all of that, this young man is able to capture the national headlines? He's able to get Donald Trump to co-sign him. He's able to get Elon Musk to co-sign him. How did that happen? And the truth is, the only reason why this young man is famous is because Charlie Kirk is no longer with us. You see, AIPAC needs a new poster boy. You see, white nationalism needs a new poster boy. You see, Islamophobia needs a new poster boy. Anti-Somali, anti-African, anybody of darker complexion needs a new poster boy. And that's all he's here for. There is nothing amazing, nothing captivating, nothing that will gravitating towards this young man whatsoever. He is not talented, not in the slightest. So I say all that to say, this young man is going places. Get to know him, get to like him, get to love him, get to hate him, whatever you want to feel. Just know he's going places.